ません、お待たせしました。いつも準備に戸惑ってしまって、やっと始められた。すいません。よし、はい。ちょっとグダグダですいませんでした。ちょっとなんか少し音量下げたいな。どこで下げようかな。すごい複雑なことやってるから、これ一体止めようかな。よし、一旦ミュートにしました。はい。皆さんこんばんは。DJ ニアでございます。はい。まだ、現時点で誰も来てもらってないようなので、とりあえずお話だけ始めようと思います。画面見ていただければわかるっていうか、なんとなくわかってもらえると思うんですけど、OBS の音量ミキサーと、あと僕が使っているオーディオインターフェースのミキサーですね。その画面を見てもらいながらの、ゲーム実況ということになります。で、配信の音量ってどれぐらい出した方がいいのかなって話があったので、こうやってお見せすることになったんですけれども、どうでしょう？これぐらい音出せてます？ちょっとセリフとかを用意しなかったので、何から話そうかなって、ちょっとグダグダですいません。今 DAW の方で音を聞きながら、なんて言えばいいんだ。説明が下手だとね、なんて言えばいいかわかんないや。いいや。とりあえず、普通にゲームの実況を始めようと思います。で、ゲームは、2001年頃だったかな、これ発売したのは。プレイステーション2専用ソフトのエースコンバット04ですね。このゲームはもう何周もやり込んでるんで、なんていうか、ネタバレはとりあえず大丈夫です。あと何の話をすればいいんだ。ちょっと待って。誰か来てくれないか。いいや、しょうがない。じゃあ、どうしようかな。今ゲームをまた出します。いきなり音出ます。よし。なんかちょっとね、遅延によるものなのかわかんないけど、音割れっぽく聞こえるんだよね。なんかブツブツって言ってる感じ。入力音量に関しては大丈夫だと思うんだ。 そうか。僕が喋って増幅されすぎて大音量になって、大音量っていうか音が少し割れてるんだね。違うな。なんて言えばいいんだろうな、これは。しょうがないんだろうね、これは。よし、じゃあこれぐらいでやろう。はい、じゃあゲームの方始めていこうと思います。あれ、僕動いてる。うわ、大変だ大変だ大変だ。消えた。僕消えた。どうなってんだよ。はい。グダグダですいません。やっと始めます。とりあえず、ノーマルを何回もクリアした、何周もしてクリアしたんで、今回からハードの調整します。
I was just a child when the stars fell from the skies, but I remember how they built a cannon to destroy them, and in turn how that cannon brought war upon us. War was an abstract idea, nothing more than a show on TV. As a child, I only saw it as something that happened in some faraway land, until that final day of summer. One day while on my way to school, I looked up in the skies. A sound like distant thunder. In the blue skies far above me, contrails drew dizzying circles around in a crazy waltz. A battle in the beautiful skies far away. I could not tear my gaze away from them. A deafening roar. As if to graze the hills and streak past me. The fighters played the cat or the mouse in turn as they climbed swiftly into the sky. One fleeing plane fell out of the skies, spiraling and spewing orange flames to crash by the Cape. The same Cape where my family lived. Now they only live in my memories of days past. The victor circled around to confirm the kill. And on his craft, there was a large number 13 emblazoned in yellow. I will never forget this. The Allies retreated across the ocean before the onslaught of the enemy. Our little town in the heart of the mainland fell into deep isolation.
Years after the planetfall of the Ulysses 1994 XF04 asteroids, Stonehenge, the Erusian weapon of mass destruction, was originally built to shoot down asteroids. Upon discovering its potential as an anti-aircraft weapon, the Erusians ruled the skies over the mainland. The ISAF's attempts to destroy Stonehenge through airstrikes failed. As a result, strategic positions on the mainland were lost. This in turn forced ISAF to evacuate from the east coast to North Point. ISAF GHQ is regrouping its remaining combat forces at North Point. However, the Erusians control most parts of the mainland, and they have forward deployed bombers to Wrigley Air Base, a former ISAF facility. This bomber force will attempt to deal a lethal blow to the ISAF at North Point from this strategic position. Here is the current sitrep and your orders for deployment, effective immediately. Enemy agents destroyed our early warning radar network, allowing several bear bombers to penetrate our airspace. In 15 minutes, we expect this bomber formation to strike Allen Ford Air Base and then move on to targets at North Point. Our air defense forces are extremely weak at this point in time, hence our GHQ is a sitting duck. It is mission critical that you destroy the bombers and neutralize the threat before they get past Newfield Island. Remember, you are the first line of defense for North Point, and the fate of ISAF lies in your hands.
よし。じゃあこのゲーム、なんだ、このゲームの初ステージ、チュートリアル的なステージになります。まあ何度もやってきたんで、これは余裕です。なんか変えたかな。はい。一応全部解禁してるんだね。なるほど。よし。よし、じゃあとりあえず普通にやりましょう。で、最高っていうかチート級の戦闘機でやっていこうと思います。これが一番いいよね。あれ、あ、はい。
AWACS here. Call sign Sky Eye. Do you read? Your call sign is Mobius 1. We'll refer to you by this name at all times. You are now under my command. 6 bombers on Vector 360 confirmed. Continue north to intercept. Today's my birthday. A victory sure would be nice. Mobius 1, engage. I've got my hands
いってらっしゃ
Bandit
い。
at 12 o'clock.
あれ、あ、いたいたいた。
Mobius 1 shot down a bear. There's our welcoming party. Let your escorts handle them.
いけるか。無理だろうな。
Mobius 1 shot down a bear. Where are the escort fighters? Mobius 1, Fox 3.
ターゲットを後にして、こいつら護衛をやってしまう。あ、これ逃げられるんだ。お弱いな。これはかわされる。ああ、とっと。いいかな。さっさと終わらせましょう。はい。終了。やったー。簡単すぎた。
Sky Eye, this is Allen Fort. Got visual on the downed bombers. Whose kill was that? Make sure to thank him.
こんな飛び方してると絶対ブラックアウトするよ。
Thanks to your efforts, the enemy bomber strike was averted. However, our victory will be meaningless should you fail the next mission.
まあほぼ全部の敵を撃ち落としたみたい。よし。
The war seemed to unfold in the blink of an eye. I don't remember exactly when the forces from the west occupied my town. I was too busy scanning the skies day after day, waiting for Yellow 13 to reappear. Before I knew it, everything changed. The language they taught us at school. Our friendly local sheriff disappeared and was replaced by foreign MPs. In the beginning, some people secretly tuned into broadcasts from North Point on their parabolic antennas. But as time passed, the broadcast no longer came in. Maybe the satellites were destroyed. All non-military computer networks were shut down. Gasoline was rationed to civilians. Though we lived in the 21st century, we were reduced to using crystal radios and horse-drawn carts. I moved in with my uncle in town, who used to be a taxi driver. Out of gasoline and out of work, my uncle did nothing but to drown himself in drink. I earned my keep by playing the harmonica in the town bar, the one thing I was good at. I'd play for sullen occupation soldiers in exchange for their charity and loose change, and used the money to support my uncle and myself. My uncle trash-talked the barkeep who catered to the enemy soldiers, but he never refused the money I brought home. As for myself, I had a crush on the barkeep's only daughter, who was a little older than me. Another day passed, yet still no sign of the fighter plane Yellow 13 in the skies above our town.
とりあえずセーブするね。で、思い出しながら話すけれども、ゲーム実況するときは自分の音声をなるべくこの0デシベル付近までにね、ここね、見えるよね、ここ、はい、0デシベル、ここぐらいになるようにいろいろ調整してみましょう。で、ゲーム中の音量を見てみればわかると思うんだけど、マイナス3デシベルぐらいに動かしてます。そうすることで、目立たせたい自分の音声と、ゲームの音声をほぼ同じ音量で聞かせることができると思います。3デシベルの差っていうか3デシベル以内っていうのかな。人間の耳じゃ3デシベルの差っていうのは違いがわからないっていうことらしいんで、その特性を使って、ゲームの音量マイナス3デシベルにして、だいたい同じような音に聞こえるように仕掛けてるっていうか、やってます。それはゲーム中にやってみせればわかると思います。さっきもそんな感じだったと思います。僕の声が埋もれるってことはなかったと思います。
The enemy-held Wrigley Air Base is located in close proximity to our front lines, making it the proverbial knife at our throat. A large Erusian bomber contingent was deployed to Wrigley. Their intentions are clear. A full-scale strike on our forces at North Point is imminent. Your mission is to catch these bombers on the ground and destroy them. We intend to turn the parking ramp at Wrigley into a junkyard.
はい、今回は爆撃のミッションですね。さっきは空飛んでる飛行機、戦闘機を撃ち落とすっていうミッションだったけど、今回は、敵の基地にいる敵の基地に停泊中っていうのかな。その相手っていうか戦闘機を 破壊しようというミッションです。よし。いいぞ。僕はいつもこの変電所で機銃でやっちゃう。さあ、どこにこいつらのはガチンコすれば絶対当たる。それとさあ、落っことしましょうか。どこに落とそうかな。あ、映画が逃げろー。食らっちゃった。あ、そうね。はい。やばい。やばい。あー！逃げろみんな大丈夫かな。目があったりしない。あ、これダメだ。はい。
Enemy facility destroyed. We're going to be wiped out.
Woo!
Good going. Target destroyed by Mobius 1. Fox 2. AA guns destroyed. Damn it, he's engaging me. All right, Mobius 1.
よし。あ、これかわされる。よし、まだ。ダメだ。どっから湧いてくんだよ。あ、これダメだ。誰だ。いっちゃう。待って。あ、大丈夫。あ、わかった。はい。
Fox 2. AA guns destroyed.
お前だな。
Mobius 1, he's on you. Turn hard.
何かわされたの。
Missile shot trashed.
イエーイ。
Missile hit.
よし。ランク S。
Enemy facility destroyed.
終わり。
Mobius 1 destroyed the target.
This is Wrigley. Our bombers are decimated.
みんなどの視点が好きかな。
All our bombers are destroyed.
Sky Eye, this is Fighter Squadron. Mission complete. We're coming home.
危ね。
The attack was a success. A significant number of enemy bombers were eliminated, and a full-scale airstrike on North Point was averted.
効率が悪いね、この戦い方は。まあ、やっぱハードモードなんで敵が
One night, a spirited group made their way into
敵が
town,
ロックアンしやすい。
chased out the sullen army grunts, and commandeered the place. Even I knew who they were. The patch on their sleeve was the mark of the proud Air Force. A loud-mouthed, middle-aged man went around, announcing each pilot's results for the day and his running kill record. For those who exceeded 5 kills, a thorough toasting and soaking followed. I believe it was their custom to call a pilot an ace once he shot down 5 planes. After completing the day's review, the same guy, the squadron adjutant, went on to announce, "And now, for our leader's results." Everyone turned around to look at the quiet man who sat alone, strumming a guitar. I found myself drawn to the music from his guitar. Our Yellow 13 bagged 3 more today, bringing his new tally up to 64 kills. With a tentative smile, the man with the guitar turned to me and asked me to accompany him on my harmonica. I brought it up to my lips and I started a new song. I had finally found him. But by some fluke, it was my father's favorite song, the one he used to play at the end of each day.
よし、セーブセーブセーブ。セーブは絶対忘れないようにしよう。
The Allied forces are retreating, and survivors are gathering at the northern port of St. Arc. However, the radar facilities atop Mount Shesna provide tactical support to the enemy. As a result, our evac mission is in jeopardy. If our troops can successfully evacuate and regroup at North Point, they will become a formidable force in future battles. Your mission is to destroy the radar facilities on Mount Shesna, thereby blinding the enemy and hiding our troop movements.
よし。はい、今回は爆撃ミッションです。ちょっとあ、スクリーンじゃない。あー、こんなに下がっちゃうんだ。いいや、なんでもない。じゃあさ、始めましょう。今回は何にしようかな。まあいいや。だいたいいつもこれなんだよね。どっちにしようかな。まあいいや。気にしない気にしない。さあ、作戦開始だ。
This combat area is within enemy airspace. Keep an eye out for bandits. Use vector 180 to return home after destroying the target.
ゲーム
Safe return completes the mission.
キャラクターの声が聞き取れているような気がするんだよね。
This is Shesna Radar 1. Bandits approaching.
暗い。イエーイ。 これ真ん中に落としたら
Right behind him.
両方やれるってことはない。あ、できた。
Mobius 1 destroyed the target. Target destroyed by Mobius 1.
やったるぜ。
Box 2.
どうだ。
Missile shot trashed.
今だ。
You're in gun range. Mobius 1 passing over Krasinski crater.
何度でもやるぜ。
Missed.
寸前でかわしたな。
Heads out. Enemy radar spot.
あ、
Mobius 1, Box 2.
イエーイ。やられるか。
Here they come. Heads out. Enemy radar spike. Radar locked. That's one down.
あー、怖かった。
Completely covered with snow. Bandit confirmed at vector 200.
上か。
Radar base 2 in vector 280. 8 miles. Heads out. Enemy radar spike. Here we go. This is the real thing.
さあ、どこだ。
Radar base 2 in vector 300. 4 miles. Mobius 1 destroyed the target. Target is neutralized.
待てよー。
Locked on.
あ、これ倒されたか。あ、当たった。
Mobius 1 shot one down. Bombs away.
あ、やばい。
Good job, Mobius 1. AA guns destroyed.
おかしいな。こいつも狙ったはずだ。
Surface target destroyed. Bombs away.
あー、撃たれた。
Target destruction complete. Fighter squadron
さあ、さっさと帰ろう。
Sky Eye here. Radar facilities confirmed destroyed. All aircraft take vector 180 south. Use the return line on the map to exit combat area and return to base. Fly in the right direction and you'll see a white dotted line across your
喋る
flight
暇
path.
がない。
Those of you who need to resupply or refuel during missions should cross this line to exit the combat area and return to base or carrier.
Mobius 1,
さあ、
perform
着
landing
陸し
check.
ましょう。
You are cleared to land. 2 miles to touchdown.
昔着陸のことをさ、聞き間違えて墜落って言ったことがある。似てるからつい。
1 mile to touchdown.
ね、こんなこと言って墜落したらどうしよ
You're on the money.
う。よし。気持ちのいい着艦だ。
Nicely done, Mobius 1. Go and prepare for your next sortie.
radar out of commission, the enemy's command and control is degraded. The evac and regrouping efforts are proceeding as scheduled.
「いつもはよく思いっきりなんていうのかな、バウンドするような形で着艦してたから、中の人一緒それショックで倒れるだろうみたいな話になったことがある。
We've discovered the Erusians are transporting a large quantity of strategic supplies and rapid deployment troops into Comberth Harbor. Comberth appears to be the staging area for an attack on North Point. The Aegir fleet stationed here seems to be the centerpiece of this strike. If the Erusians complete their troop preparations and the Aegir fleet sets sail, this will bring about our defeat in this war. Your mission is to intercept and shoot down the enemy transport planes in and around Comberth Harbor. Let's show them how vulnerable they are. Be advised, the transport aircraft have ECMs on board that emit powerful jamming signals. Rely on visual contact rather than radar.
Yoし。こいつでいこう。開始早々ジャミングレーダーが出てくるってすごいよね、これ。この飛び方かっこいい。はい、この戦闘機の特徴。
Sorry, I can't. Mobius 1, engage.
面白いんだよね、この戦闘機。変形するから。この辺か。あ、いた。いってらっしゃい。
Part of the radar is clear.
さー
The
て。
radar is still jammed. There must be another active electronic jammer. What that?
誰だ？僕の後ろについたやつは誰だ？
All aircraft check radar. It should be clear and functioning now.
どう？狙ってるよ。
Radar's clear. Jamming is back online. Locked on.
あ、これダメだ。
Hi! Hi!
おお、落ちる。とりあえず。
Just a little more. 2 targets remaining. Good going.
で、多分こいつはかわすだろう。
Mobius 1, Fox 2.
あ、ダメか。これはかわされて。よし。わざわざご苦労さん。
Radar lock.
なーに？お、よし。
Nice kill.
さあ次だ。
Fox 2, Fox 2.
4機一気にいけないか。
Fox
いってらっしゃい。よし。 次
That's the last target. Target destruction complete.
あ、これダメだ。
3.
なんでよ、かわせるでしょ今の。
Radar lock. Box 2. Obvious 1. Shot 1 down. Someone help me. Good job. You shot down the enemy transport without any radar.
ダメージゼロ。だからなんでそんな飛びができるんだよ。
The mission was a success. This illusionaire corridor has been effectively shut down.
まあいいや、これはそんな重要じゃないし。あ、今度は暗いステージだね。
Converse Harbor, home of the Acre Fleet, is completely dependent on a single petrochemical complex for its fuel supply. The complex consists of a land-based oil refinery storage facility and an offshore oil drilling platform. Your mission is to go out and destroy, or at least damage these sites. Our objective is to reduce production output of this complex to 20% or less. By cutting off the port's fuel supply, we will delay and disrupt the combat deployment of the Acre Fleet.
さあ、でなんか機体買う？買うっつっても今いくら？640万。持ってないやつだけ買う。64万、58万9000、37万。使わないしな、どうせ。0点か。顔？サメの顔のやつ。今度これ使った縛りプレイとかやってみようか。じゃあいいや、とりあえず買っとこう。12万だし、そんな高くない。すぐに使おうってわけじゃない。高機能空対地ミサイル。最大4つの地上目標に対して同時に発射する。そんなこともできるんだ。これ何発？16発だけか。でクラスター爆弾。これも12発だけ。なんか買えんのか？まあいいや、よし。また今回こいつに頼もう。 いや、いつも使ってるこいつの方が。よし。真夜中、明け方だからね、ちょっと暗いかもしれないけど。
Split into 2 groups and destroy targets. Inflict as much damage as possible to the complex and reduce their output.
あいつはミサイルでやるかけ。
There's an oil fence on the shoreline. Let's wrap this up before dawn.
Take out the big ones first.
Omega 11 engage. Mobius 1 engage.
あとで
Binary
ダメか。
Victor 300 8 miles.
Sorry, I can't. Don't be overeager in pursuing them.
しょうがない。
Squeeze off exhaust.
Pickle! Enemy facility destroyed.
Get rid of that chopper, too.
さあやるぜここだ。
Enemy facility
ああ届か
destroyed.
なかった。
AA guns destroyed.
あダメか。
Box 2.
うわ
Enemy facility destroyed.
Right beside you. I'm getting nailed here. He's all mine. Locked on. Release.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Engaging.
こうやって機銃でやらないと
Help is inbound. Hang in.
ミサイルが足んないんだよ。
Enemy facility destroyed.
お前はどう
Locked
だ。
on. Box 2.
ダメか。
Losing their reserves will be a severe blow to them. What about the other target?
Come on, baby. Daddy needs a bullseye.
Enemy facility destroyed.
He's at my 6.
あぶね。
Landed on your tail. Evade. A missile. I'm evading. Damn it, he's engaging me.
Enemy facility destroyed.
They've stockpiled 5 million
3
barrels. This is bad. We're surrounded.
All right, this one's mine. Bandit behind you. All right. Damn it, bandit on my tail.
ここは機銃でやろう。いつも機銃でやってる。
A missile. I'm evading.
Mobius 1, refining facility destroyed. Switch to attacking the remaining facilities.
さあ
Mobius 1, Box 2. Nothing but air, heads up.
Bandit at 6 o'clock. Shake him off.
Bandit confirmed at Vector 040.
62発と13発。まあ足りるでしょ。
11 o'clock.
Fox 2.
綺麗だよね。朝日。あ、いいところにいるね。あ、ダメか。
What's the status on the rig attack? Use the flame as a beacon.
He's right on me. I'm on his tail. Engage.
Oil rig at
Switch
Vector 100. 8
ダメか。
miles.
ち
He's behind me. Bandit on your tail. Evade.
Incoming Sam.
Radio
敵。やだ、こいつは熱い。
Enemy facility destroyed. AA guns destroyed.
やばい。
Sam destroyed.
危なかった。
Just don't get shot down. I'm right behind him. Let's make it. Surface target destroyed.
ここだ。
Mobius 1, bandit behind you.
あいよ。
It's no good. Enemy facility destroyed.
あ
AA guns destroyed.
全部倒し
Hard
た。
enemy radar spike.
こっち。
Take out the fighters first.
あと3発。ここでいいだろ。
Is one oil rig destroyed. Switch to attack
あと3
enemy
分。
facilities. Fox 2.
暗い。
Hard left.
ダメか。
Nobody. Fast drop. I'm hit. Still defensive. He's shooting.
絞って絞って。
Behind you. Heads up. I'm hit. Can't maintain altitude. Ejecting. Don't let him escape.
よし。
There. He's not working. Down there. Negative. Negative.
さあ行くか。
Mobius 1, Fox 2. All right, I've got it cornered. Max power.
あと2分。
Bandit at 1 o'clock. Hi! Hi! Shoot him off me!
ダメか。
Bandit at 6 o'clock. Shoot you off. Pursuing bandit. Help! Engage and destroy all pop-up targets. Locked on. Now. Fox 2.
ダメか。
Target hit. Eat this. I'm going down.
危なかった。
Draw them in. Drag him this way. Right beside you.
ダメか。
Kick right. Missile shot trashed. Fox 2.
これもダメか。
Die, you SOB!
イエーイ。
Mobius 1, shot 1 down.
1分来た。そろそろ離脱するか。
Damn it, he got away.
間に合わないかな。
Fox 2, Fox 2. 4 o'clock. Don't let your flying get sloppy. He's at my 6. Bandit on your tail, evade. Roger, commencing attack. Whee! Got one! Bandit at 8 o'clock.
ちょっとずるい技を。
Back you up. Bandit confirmed at Vector 020. All hands back. Proceed at your discretion.
12分。ダメ
Mobius
か。
1, perform landing check. You are cleared to land. 2 miles to touchdown.
そんなつもりはなかったんだが。
1 mile to touchdown.
どうだ。
You're on the money.
多分こんな着陸したら脳震盪を起こすだろうね。
Nicely done, Mobius 1. Go and prepare for your next sortie.
よし。
Mobius 1, you are clear.
着陸やちょっと待って。5、4、3、2、1、0。
Facility neutralized.
ダメか。
Mission complete.
なぜかここにワープするんだよな。裏技失敗。
Mobius 1, heavy group hot. Appears to be 5 targets in the group.
Tally ho on the bogeys! There's 5 kills! Aircraft disengage and RTB. Head south immediately.
こちらも同じ機体です。さあ逃げるぞ。
So that's the Yellow Squadron. Now I've seen them with my own
早い
eyes.
もう進んだ。
They're pushing and flying out this far.
Picture is clear. Bandits are down or no factor. All aircraft RTB.
The enemy lost 5 million barrels of reserves and the ability to process 250,000 barrels of crude oil daily. The Aegis fleet is effectively immobilized and no longer a threat. Unfortunately, our losses were high as well. We now rely on your skills more than ever to compensate for our losses.
一発でね、綺麗で決めたいんでね、簡単にいかないんだよな、これ。一発で決まるって気持ちいい。よし。
A freeway under construction in a wheat field outside of town. When they started construction, I remember how the mayor bragged about it, even though it would completely bypass our town. The freeway became the occupation force's makeshift runway, and the unfinished tunnels their bunkers. This was their base. They were the elite flight squadron chosen to protect the cannon. Ironically, the same cannon that was created to shoot down the asteroids became a catalyst to the war. But when the Allied attacks no longer came, the squadron was assigned long-range missions that took them to distant battlefields. I got a knife with the intent of using it against Yellow 13. I even lifted a pistol off a drunken enemy soldier. I thought of the words I would use to confront him and bided my time. Although I harbored these feelings within me, I could never get close to him. His wingman was always by his side. Despite having a gentle demeanor, I could tell that the wingman would never allow danger to get near Yellow 13, even on land. The pillar of their group, 13 exuded an air of invincibility. He always chose to fly a 5-plane formation. He was a man who prided himself not on his kill record, but on his record of never losing a squadron member. It's difficult for me to describe just how good Yellow 13's flying was, but I witnessed it once from the ground. The lead plane with the 5-plane formation should have turned the same arc with the same timing as the others. Yet only his plane drew sharp contrails. His heart felt compassion towards the weaker enemies he downed. Someday, if an equal appeared and challenged the limits of his skills in a fight, he would bear no resentment about being shot down. He said this himself. And so as time passed, I found the goodness of a home in their company. Leaving them was no longer an option for me now.
Save. 長時間でやるやつだな。今11時半なので、このステージともう一つ次のステージやって終わりにしようかな。明日早起きしないといけないんで、あんまり長い時間遊んでらんないので、今日はさっさと切り上げようと思います。
You may need to resupply along the way because this operation will be long in duration. Remember, it is imperative that you complete the mission objective and return to base safely.
OK。今回は、地対空ミサイル、空対地ミサイルか。こいつを使います。いつもは広範囲に当てるってか、爆風を送り込む無誘導爆弾のでっかいやつだけど、今回は長距離で船を撃ち落とそうという。
We'll head toward the back of the harbor.
Mobius 1, engage.
どこだ？
The other units are annihilated.
これ一発で
Aegis class Raven sunk.
Kick.
Battleship Tanager sunk. Enemy destroyer sunk. Bandit closing at 6.
あ、しまった。
Our ships are under attack.
Hard enemy radar spike. Cruiser Beluga sunk. Fox 2, Fox 2. Chopper shot down. Carrier Geophone sunk. Hard enemy radar spike.
なかなかしぶとい。いや
Enemy destroyer sunk. Hard enemy radar spike.
やられるか。逃げろ。あ、当たった。
5 o'clock.
で、ちょっと早いけど補給に入る。
Mobius 1, perform landing check. You are cleared to land. 2 miles to touchdown. One mile to touchdown.
Nicely なんか微妙だな。
Nicely done, Mobius 1. Go and prepare for your next sortie.
まあ大丈夫。
Mobius 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
行くぞー。
Altitude restrictions cancelled. Return to your mission, Mobius
危ない。
1.
Locked on. Fox 2, Fox
当たって
2.
ダメ当たった
Right behind you. Heads up. Fox 2. I'm right behind him.
くれ
The harbor facilities were wiped out. Shoot them down.
Surface target destroyed.
奇襲でやりたいんだが
Shipyard facilities with vector 030. 4 miles.
Shots fired. I'm evading. Here they come.
Enemy facility destroyed.
どこだ
Plenty of ammo.
えいあサメだ
There's amphibious scrap too. The tanker's going down in flames. Max power.
SAM destroyed. Hard enemy radar spike.
どこだ
Submarine Beowulf new
あしまっ
sunk.
たいや
This is for real. Clear the fire. Halo 9's been shot down.
あ
Where's the tanker? Help.
AA guns destroyed.
Are we clear to shoot? This isn't an exercise. That's one of ours in the way. Don't let them get out to sea.
なんかうまくいかないんだよな
Enemy facility destroyed. Mobius 1, Fox 2.
いや
Submarine
ー
Beowulf
狙われ
high
て
sunk. Hard enemy
あ
radar
ーしまっ
spike.
た
Enemy facility destroyed. Missile shot trashed.
どこだあとどこだ
Enemy submarine sunk. Enemy facility destroyed.
あと11分
Give them all you got. I'm supporting.
うお
Enemy submarine sunk. Hard enemy radar spike.
まだまだまだまだ
Fox 2. Enemy submarine sunk.
Forget the small fry. Concentrate on the larger ships.
これかあーもう非効率だな
Don't let them escape from the harbor. I'm supporting. All right, I got him cornered.
Hard enemy radar spike. Enemy submarine sunk.
よし次行
Enemy
くぞ
facility destroyed.
Right beside you.
Bandit at 10 o'clock.
Pursuing bandit. Mobius 1, bandit behind you.
いけ
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Mobius 1, he's on your tail. Keep right. Sanitize my 6 o'clock, Omega 5.
おっ
Enemy
と
facility destroyed.
The enemy fleet's immobile. Hang in there. Don't give up. Don't get sucked down with them.
Enemy vessel sunk.
えどこだ
Ammo are useless. It's in the way. Sink it. Evacuate.
Enemy vessel sunk.
Slow speed reverse.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Still can't move.
なんだか
Ships. Evacuate the harbor.
Enemy facility destroyed.
お前か
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Mobius 1, shot 1 down. All evil ships, attack!
Mobius 1 crashed.
ちゃ悔しい。はい、リタライ。
Initiate attack. All aircraft clear to engage any and all targets. Sink the invincible Asia fleet while they're at anchor.
もう
Good
言
luck.
葉にならない。こういう時なんて言ったらいいんだ。
Mobius 1, engage. Aegis class Raven sunk. Carrier Geophon sunk.
Repudiate, engage.
We're surrounded.
Cruiser Beluga sunk. Battleship Tanager sunk.
よし、
Enemy destroyer sunk.
さっさと終わらせて。
Attack! Attack!
Mobius 1, perform landing check. You are cleared to land.
さっきと同じような場所から入ったはずなの。全然違う場所からアプローチ。こんなのおかしいでしょ。
1 mile to touchdown. You're on the money.
おっと。
Nicely done, Mobius 1. Go and prepare for your next sortie.
どうしようか。ちょっとこのままもう一回行こう。
Mobius 1, you are cleared for takeoff. Altitude restrictions cancelled. Return to your mission, Mobius 1.
あの回転はひょっとする？
They're sinking! They're sinking!
Radar lock. Mobius 1, Fox 2. Hard enemy radar strike.
I'm on him.
Mobius 1, bandit behind you.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Go and get him! Damn it, I'm going down!
Surface target destroyed.
He's still glommed on!
Surface target destroyed.
2、3発当て
Bandit
れば大
confirmed
丈
at
夫。
Vector 020.
Damn, there's a hole in my plane. The enemy fleet's immobile. Missile, hard left. Bail out! Bail out!
Closing in on every aircraft.
Combat's not limited to this area alone. Keep an eye out around you. Surface target destroyed. Enemy cruiser sunk. SAM destroyed.
Mobius 1, bandit on your tail. Turn hard!
Hard enemy radar spike. Submarine Beowulf new sunk.
いけるか。
Fox 2.
ダメか。
That's one of ours in the way.
よし。この角
Enemy
度。
facility destroyed.
Mobius 1, bandit on your tail. Turn hard!
Go
Thanks for the save. Let's flank him. He's behind me. Assist their escape from the harbor. Eat this.
Mobius 1, bandit behind you.
Mobius 1, deflect!
Enemy submarine sunk.
Mobius 1, get out of there!
Hard enemy radar spike.
Forget the small fry. Concentrate on the larger ships.
Mobius 1, incoming missile. Missile.
Flares.
はい、あと
Enemy
残り
submarine
2個。
sunk.
Just a little more.
Mobius 1, bandit at 6 o'clock.
All right, I've got him cornered.
これはどうだ。
Enemy
よーし。
submarine sunk. Enemy destroyer sunk.
そしたらこっち行くか。
6 o'clock. Shoot him off.
Hard left, hard left. Fox 2. Mobius 1, deflect!
Surface target destroyed.
Fox 2.
どう
Commerce
だ。
Harbor at Vector 240. On the nose. Bandit confirmed at Vector 220.
デストロイヤー。オッケー。
We're trapped between the ships.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Enemies in the skies above us.
Destroyer Hearn sunk.
うーっと。
Hit. Going down. Keep them at bay. Don't fly in a straight line.
あ、しまった。
AA guns destroyed.
Use the AA guns. Shoot it down.
Mobius
何
1
パー
hit.
セントダメージ 39%。
Don't let them escape. Make them fish food.
Cruiser Fenris sunk.
We're going to be wiped out.
Enemy destroyer sunk.
Our ships are choking the harbor.
いけるか。よーし。
You ain't getting away.
Cruiser Kolga sunk. Enemy facility destroyed.
誰だ。
Surplus Yuli
今
sunk.
僕を狙ってんのは誰だ。
Enemy cruiser sunk.
The resupply ship is
あ、
damaged.
これダメだ。
Missile shot trashed.
Hard right. Damn, they're pesky.
Incoming missile. Missile.
Thanks for the save.
Missile hit.
Die, you SOB. Missile, missile.
Missile shot trashed.
Don't let them escape from the harbor. Don't let them get out to sea.
残り8分。時間は十分。
He's on my tail. I'm in a break turn.
Close eye on the Aegis ship. Quake 2 shot down by a bandit.
Destroy their stockpiles as well.
Target the transport.
Mobius 1, perform landing check. You are cleared to land.
またすごいところから。
2 miles to touchdown.
まあ、あと15分で12時ね。
1 mile to touchdown. You're on the money.
よし。あとはブレーキ。
Nicely done, Mobius 1. Go and prepare for your next sortie.
あ、違う、これじゃない。 わかりにくいな。これでよし。
Mobius 1, you are cleared for takeoff.
機体のダメージも治った。
Altitude restrictions cancelled. Return to your mission, Mobius 1.
Heads up!
いけるか。
Sails on that carrier are
ダ
still
メか。
operational. That's a kill.
Locked on.
ダメだろうな。
Missed.
Are we clear to shoot? This isn't an exercise.
さてと、次のターン。
Sanitize my 6 o'clock, Omega 5. This is Black 9. He's on my tail. Fox 2! Fox 2!
New Comberth Harbor at vector 010, 4 miles.
I see him. 12 o'clock high.
Bandit confirmed at vector 050. Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
あー、サムだー。サムが
It's in the way. Sink it. We've got to get out of the harbor.
無視。
Destroyer Taish sunk.
We're hit on the starboard side.
Enemy vessel sunk. Pickle, pickle. Enemy facility destroyed.
All able ships, evacuate the harbor.
Missile shot trashed.
あー、この辺、
Pickle, pickle.
なんかもったいないな。
Enemy vessel sunk. Enemy facility destroyed.
あ、ダメだ。
Hard enemy radar spike.
Don't get shut down with them.
Enemy vessel sunk.
Mobius 1, get out of there.
Enemy
あいよ
facility destroyed. Hard enemy radar spike. Locked on.
There, over there. Bandit behind you. Yes, Mobius 1, shot one down.
Radar lock.
いけるか。イエーイ。
My aircraft is damaged.
ちょっともったいないけど。ほい。あ、当たんなかった。
Enemy facility destroyed.
よし。ミサイル61発なし。
Enemy facility destroyed.
Engine trouble. Returning to base.
どうしたどうした
Fox 2, Fox 2.
よし。
Alright.
残り3分36秒。あそこ後で狙ってみよう。よし、見つけた。
Bandit confirmed at vector 020.
ていう飛び方だ。
Bandits in gun range. Missed.
これなら
Box 2. Shack on the target.
やばい。よし。多分あそこにあの辺まだなんつうの戦闘機じゃない船がいるんじゃないかなと思って。あ、でも高速で動いてるってことは戦闘機だろうね。残念だな。まあできるだけ行ってみましょう。
Bandit secured. Bandit confirmed at vector 220.
Missile! Get out of there! Max power! Still okay.
そのためにやるか。
There's amphibious crap too!
え
Damn it! A missile!
ここはどうだ。
Enemy vehicle destroyed. Locked on. Fox 2, Fox 2.
ダメ。よし。あと1分。
Pass drop. Mobius 1, bandit behind you. Mobius 1, missile. Missile.
よし。
Light 7 here, I can't control it.
Hard enemy radar spike.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
追いつかないな。よし見つけた。
Can't see through the smoke from our ships. It's mine.
Radar lock. Fox 2.
イエーイ。
My aircraft is damaged. Damn it, bandit on my tail.
ああもう終わりか。
One enemy destroyer to the front and left. Evade, Mobius 1.
残念。
Sky Eye here. Enemy fleet and harbor facilities confirmed destroyed. Mission complete. All aircraft RTB.
ちょっと予定外だった。まさか墜落するとは思わなかったからね。
The Erusian's so-called invincible fleet has been destroyed. Their plans for invading North Point have been delayed indefinitely. Although we are still far from triumphant, this victory gave our troops a much-needed boost in morale.
ここもうちょっとスムーズにできればな。すごい我らがすごい。でこいつをやって とすごいね。こんな飛びしてるんだね。あ、確かこれは倒せなかったんじゃなかったっけ。あ、倒した。で、ここで、はい、どうしようかな。いや、次もやろうかな。やろう。次もやります。
Your next mission is to attack the solar power generator plants in the Faith Park region. These generators equal nuclear ones in output and provide about 60% of the energy for the Erusian's military-industrial complexes. Since they do not require oil or uranium supplies, we cannot stop power production by interdicting their supply lines. This deep strike mission will not only cripple the Erusian's industrial output, but also divert attention from our own imminent invasion plans.
さてどういうそうかな。よし、今回はこれでいこう。あ珍しい空中フィールドになります。終わったとこだけど。なんでかわさなかったんだろう。むしろなんで向こうは壊れてないんだ。
Use the solar panels as markers and proceed due north to the power plant.
これがじゃあスカイアイなのかな。違うな。バイバーイ。
Don't be predictable in heading or altitude when they close in.
よし。
Damn, those mechanics were slacking again. Keep your eyes on the radar. Don't worry. Just remember all that you learned during training. Line, engage.
Check your planes. Mobius 1, engage.
Viper 3, engage.
あ、しまった。
I see them.
まあいいや。
We've got bandits on radar. Bandit on your tail, evade.
あー、ダメか。
Halo 10, engage.
Check behind you. Solar power generator plant. At vector 35089.
まあいいさいいさ。
White 3, got one on your tail.
いけるかな。
The glow up ahead is our target. The power plant.
Bandit secured. Fox 2. Enemy facility destroyed. AA guns destroyed.
This is White 1. Get him off me. I've got him. Not yet. There.
Mobius 1 crashed.
なんだよ、かわしたつもりだったのに。だからこんなことやってると終わんない。
Use the solar panels as markers and proceed due north to the power plant.
お先に失礼。
Be calm and give it your best shot when the enemy arrives. Here we go. This is the real thing. Don't worry. Just remember all that you learned during training. Watch me earn my ace wings today.
Mobius 1, engage. Radar lock. Fox 2. Nice kill.
Yes.
Viper 9, engage. Fury, engage.
Solar power generator plant. Vector 350. 12 miles.
He's still glommed on. Watch your altitude. I've got a lock on.
Solar power generator plant. At Vector 320. 4
Yes.
miles.
いい角度だ。
The glow up ahead is our target. The power plant.
Help!
ここでどうだ。
Mobius 1, bandit on your tail. Turn hard.
OK。
Enemy facility destroyed. Radar lock. Hard enemy radar spike. Missile shot
う
trashed.
わー、弾幕が。残念、全部いけなかった。
I'm going down.
Enemy facility destroyed. AA guns destroyed.
じっくりやるには撃つ。あー、撃たれる。
SAM destroyed.
Max power. Fox 2, Fox 2.
Pickle, pickle. Enemy facility destroyed.
All right, I've got him cornered.
Bandit at 6 o'clock. Shake him off.
Enemy facility destroyed.
One of ours got hit.
Pick off the weak ones first. He's mine.
この辺でどうだ。
Pickle, pickle. Enemy facility destroyed.
I lost him.
あと12分弱っていう
Hold
か。
on. Mobius 1, he's on you. Turn hard.
Enemy facility destroyed.
Don't let your flying get
Yes.
sloppy.
いいか。
Mobius 1, get out of there.
Enemy facility destroyed. Hard enemy radar spike.
あー、やっぱ破壊でき
Squeeze
て
on
ない。
exhaust.
Fox 2, Fox 2.
Target is neutralized.
AA artillery destroyed.
よし。
Myth.
Enemy facility destroyed.
当たるかダメか。
Back. We're surrounded.
Missed. Fox 2,
こ
Fox
の
2.
角度。
Hey, got one. All right. He's at my 6.
Bandit's right on me.
あと10分30秒。
Bandit on your tail. Evade. I've got him.
AA guns destroyed. Enemy facility destroyed.
やばいやばいやばい。誰あ、寒か。
Bandit on your tail. Evade.
Viper 7, Fox 2. Damn.
ダメか。これもダメ
Target is neutralized.
だ。角度が悪い。
Box 2. Enemy facility destroyed.
残りソーラーパネル3
Enemy
枚。
aircraft on the nose.
ソーラーパネル一発でも当たれば
Enemy facility destroyed.
よし、ネーム抜き行こうか。
He's all mine.
Say your prayers.
いた
Bandit confirmed at vector 010.
He's at my 6.
Locked on.
ー。じゃあおーおっとー。
Radar lock.
もうちょっと、もうちょっと。ここだ。イエーイ。バイバイ。こいつでやってもいいよね。
Don't be hasty. Don't be predictable and hit your altitude when they close in.
よし。
Attention all aircraft.
Aye.
Coming from Stonehenge. Confirmed on radar. Drop below 2,000 feet and head south to exit combat area.
大丈夫。急げばいいんで。
2,000 feet? What do they expect us to do? Go underground? Head toward the ravine and terrain mask. Use the premises. Get low and stay low. What are you talking about? It's suicide to fly into that ravine.
谷底に入らない
ETA
と
in 15 seconds.
間に合わ
Mobius
ない
1,
って
descend to
いう
lower
設
altitude.
計。
Omega 3, get out of there.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
おー、怖い。
Nuclear force gone. What power? Halo 2, descend to a lower altitude.
Another wave from Stonehenge detected.
あの人がちょっと落とされち
Why
ゃ
are
う
you。getting spit out? Close it up.
Exiting combat area. Maintain current course and altitude to RTV. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Impact.
なんか違う。
Halo
ずれ
7
て
is
ねえか。
incommunicado.
Omega 1 crashed.
よし。
Repair 8 crashed. Stay focused and maintain aircraft control.
Another wave from Stonehenge detected.
あーし。
The mission succeeded, but the combat losses due to Stonehenge were higher than expected. Victory will elude us until it is eliminated.
ダメ。やっぱ。ああ、でもいい。あ、そうか。これは機銃でやったんだ。うまくいかないな。 ランク S だ
At
か
some
ら
point, I
お
realized
金
my
はたんまり
uncle, my would-be guardian, had vanished. Maybe the secret police dragged him off for some drunken comment he made. Maybe he chose to disappear. I didn't have anyone to turn to, so I found myself living as if I were a member of the Yellow Squadron. Everybody in town scorned the barkeep for doing business with the enemy. In reality, he and his family were members of the resistance, gathering up intelligence information from enemy customers. His daughter protected me, but that was only because of my tender age. The barkeep and his family were the real heroes, while I, on the other hand, found a haven among the enemy.
よし。じゃあ今日はここまでにします。この続きはしばらく後になりそうだね。来週は、ちょっと待って今。
A recon satellite will be launched from the Kimona Islands rocket base to support our mainland operations. The Erusians responded by deploying a large number of their air superiority fighters to prevent the launch. A large-scale air battle is expected. We must win this battle to maintain our air superiority. We've only got one window of opportunity for this launch. Shoot down as many fighters as possible to preserve top cover over the rocket base.
今日の配信ここまでとさせていただきます。これの続きはしばらく先になりそうです。来週はまた、夏休みにも入るんで DJ したりとかしたいですね。今度こそ。先週全然できなかったんでもっと配信する回数増やしたいなと思ってます。ゲームも何かできたらやっていこうと思ってます。今日は音量のリファレンス配信ってつもりでやってみたんだけど、ちょっとグダグダになっちゃいましたね。まあいいや。ちょっと言葉も思いつかないし、もう眠くなってきちゃったので、今日は本当にここで終わりにします。ありがとうございました。また来てください。さようなら。